Good afternoon. It is 2:30 on Thursday. Anybody watching? How you doing? How you been? I just got off work. Went and grabbed a coffee. Here, I'm gonna scooch this a little bit so we're not seeing my air freshener. That doesn't freshen the air no more. So, oh my goodness. Yesterday I got dead leaves all over the inside of my car for some reason. Excuse me. So, yesterday was bring your kid to work day. And I brought Monkey to work with me. I've never done this with Boo Boo. When Boo Boo was little, back then I was hairdressing, and that poor kid was basically brought up in the salon. So he would come into work with me like after school, because I couldn't afford after school daycare. Or I guess it'd be after hours daycare. And he would, like, by the time he was like 4, he would like sweep little trails through the salon for us, and, you know, calm down crazy kids, and you know, amuse patrons and staff. He was a good kid. He did a lot of stuff like that. So by the time he was in high school and they did the, you know, bring your kid to work thing, he really didn't need to go. He knew what I did, and he knew what I did in the day and whatever. So I just let him stay home. And he'd fill out the papers, you know, there's questions and shit. Yeah. He would answer all that and then just go to school the next day and hand it all in. It's fine. But I clean now. And I thought, you know, this would be a really good chance for at least one of my children to see what I do in a day and understand why I'm so cranky when I come home and my house is absolutely tore apart. Fucking pisses me off. There's nothing worse than cleaning all day for, you know, lazy, ungrateful people than to come home and clean for more lazy, ungrateful people. And his choice was to either go to work with me or go to work with his dad. He did not want to go to his dad's work. I don't think he can. I'm pretty sure, I don't know what he does, but I'm pretty sure he works like somewhere in the plants here. And I mean, unless you're a paper pusher in the plants, it's not safe to bring people that don't know what they're doing in. So he had no choice. He had to come to work with me. I'm more fun anyway. Anyhow, and we ended up with a really relaxed day yesterday. We had at least one cancellation, so we were kind of, I think we did like our first 2 houses of the morning, and then we had like, I don't know, half an hour or some shit to kill. So we just had a little tailgate party, and it was me, my boss, my coworker, and Monkey, and we just had a little tailgate party in the Timmy's. She gave us $20, and my coworker and I and Monkey went and got, you know, coffee and hot chocolate and donuts and whatever. And my boss was following us around in her van. I don't know why, but she was. Anyhow, well, I guess because there was 3 of us in the, you know, work van. So yeah, I get it. More room, I guess. But yeah, so I mean, it was kind of nice. She took a picture of Monkey and I working away. We're like, yeah, because you're supposed to take a picture, I guess, and she still has to send it to me so I can send it to Monkey, but whatever. But it was, I mean, we were home probably by like 2-ish, I think. well, we were done by 2. We were home by like 3:30, 4 o'clock maybe. Because Monkey didn't bring any of his paperwork for this assignment home. So we had to jump in the car when we got home and go get a coffee and go to the school and get the paperwork. And then I had to go to the bank and deposit my paycheck, and God, the bank was so busy yesterday, it sucked. You know, so it was really a day in the life of Mom yesterday. And I made him come with me for the whole damn thing. And by the time we pulled back into the driveway, through the car and park, and Monkey's like, oh my God, he's like, oh, Mama. And he put his head down on my shoulder and he says, Mama, I gotta go lay down for a minute. It's like, yeah, you go do that. I'll start dinner. I didn't. We had leftover pizza from Halloween's. And I've been cooking Monday and Tuesday. I spent both days cooking my food bags. I had 2 food bags from last week, and then I have 3 from this week. So I have a bunch of leftovers in the fridge. I got to do a little bit more cooking, probably tomorrow or Saturday. Get the other 2 food bags cooked up. Where's the 3? I've lost track. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, it was cute. He was tired. I hope everybody had a good Halloween. We had a nice Halloween. We had a really quiet Halloween. It was perfect. I didn't shell out candy this year. I didn't decorate my porch or nothing. We turned all the lights off around 5 o'clock, shut all the curtains. Boo Boo had to work until 8 o'clock, unfortunately, but I went and grabbed pizza around 4 o'clock, and Monkey and I sat on the couch, and we'd bought boxes of chocolate for us to have at home. And then we hit the dollar store after we got the pizza and grabbed a couple of cans of pop or whatever, and I grabbed an iced coffee and a bag of chips. And we sat down and we watched Saw. I haven't seen the original Saw in years. And he couldn't remember it. So we watched that, and we both very much enjoyed it. It's cheesy and there's a lot of plot holes, but James Wan is friggin' fantastic. And for a first movie, he killed it. So we watched that, and we watched Knock at the Cabin. I thought Monkey'd seen it with me, but he said he hadn't seen it. I showed him a trailer, and he didn't recognize it. So about halfway through Knock at the Cabin, Boo Boo called me to pick him up from work. So I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah. So I went and picked him up, and then we finished Knock at the Cabin, which Monkey really enjoyed. It is a good movie. And then I asked Boo Boo if he was going to watch a movie with us, because that would sort of dictate our next movie. Because I'd already picked a movie, Monkey picked a movie, so I thought, I said, if you want to watch a movie with us, then it's your turn to pick, because... And we were going to watch Puppet Master, because we got talking about old 80s movies, and that is... I haven't seen it since I was probably somewhere in between Monkey and Boo Boo's age. I was probably closer to Monkey's age. I was probably closer to 14 or 15 when I seen it. But I don't remember any of it. I just remember really liking it. So we're going to watch that. And then Boo Boo said something about the Rocky Horror Picture Show, because we usually watch that every Halloween. I don't care how late we have to stay up, but at some point we're watching Rocky Horror. And Monkey said, I've never seen it. And we both looked at him like, how can you have lived in this house for 14 years and never have seen Rocky Horror? That is not possible. It's just not possible. He says, I think I've heard the music, because I have the soundtrack on tape. And I think Boo Boo has it on Spotify. There's Monkey. Oh, I didn't see what it said. But yeah, he hadn't seen it. So we put it on. He fell asleep probably halfway through. Whatever, it's fine. Boo Boo and I very much enjoyed it. We sang. We chair danced. It was great. So it was a nice Halloween. I kept the porches dark so that nobody would come knocking, and thankfully nobody did, because they didn't want to have to explain that we have no candy. Don't egg my house. But it was a nice time. It was a very nice time. I have no idea why Monkey texted me, and now I'm nervous. Hang on a second here. I'm gonna end up. It's gonna fuck up the video. He'll have to wait. He'll have to wait. Oh well. So yeah, and then today. Yeah, today was kind of weird. We've had a lot. We've had several people cancel our service, like cancel. They don't have us come anymore. So it's kind of thrown our Thursday mornings off, and parts of our Wednesdays. Like it's just, yeah, everything's all kind of weird right now. And then I think tomorrow was supposed to be just me and my coworker, because the new hire had an appointment with a specialist at the hospital or something. But there's been some fuckery with hacking, so everything's been canceled. So she is working tomorrow, so it'll be the three of us. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. Fridays can be not really worth getting out of bed. And when there's three of us, you know, it's just so much faster. So we'll see. I have my weeks all messed up. I think this is our, yeah, I think this is our big houses up Friday. Every other Friday, there's like 3 or 4 really big houses that we do, and it just blows. So there's a city truck parked behind me, and I don't know what he's doing. So yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping tomorrow is nice and dry, so I can cut all my bushes back and put the cover on my AC. I still haven't done that. I've kind of given up on the idea of cutting my lawn. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. I don't know. I might just pay my buddy to do it. He's got a bigger, stronger lawnmower. Wait until most of the leaves are down and just get everything done in one go. To hell with it. I'll talk to him and see, I guess. Anywho, I think I'm going to boot because I'm nervous. I don't know why Monkey texted me, and I can't check without stopping the video. So I'm going to boot and check that and see what's up. So anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.